John DeFraud Productions.
Did I win? Did I win?
I haven't calculated it yet.
Well, go ahead. You won't change the results by taking a long time.
All right, I admit you averted biological war and prevented a planetary catastrophe.
Is that or is that not a Class A effect?
Of course it's a Class A effect.
Now check to see I didn't get a Class A effect. Anything but a Class F stimulus. I changed one letter of one name.
What?
It's all there. I've worked it out for you.
So I've never had a biochemist as a client before, Dr. Zoroastrian.
Well, I must tell you that I don't believe in numerology.
Why are you here then?
My husband, he thinks you got something and I promised him
So what is it that you're looking for?
a different job. Right now I work on a team and I take orders. I'm a violinist in a symphony orchestra.
And you want a solo.
What have you got for me?
I determined that you should legally change your name to Zoroastrian.
Change the Z to an S?
Yes,
That's all?
it's enough.
Why the name change?
Small changes is all I make.
Well, how long will it take?
Maybe never, maybe tomorrow.
But you say that you see the future. You claim that you see it?
Not as a crystal ball. No, Dr. Zoroastrian, numerology, mathematics. It's a set of coded figures. I could recite you the probabilities, but there are no pictures.
One looks cleaner to me.
Still, it doesn't make sense. Zoroaster is a foreign name. I mean, I changed my name too, but I changed it to something Anglo-Saxon.
Has anyone asked her directly?
She won't say anything more than she's tired of being last in the alphabet.
Tell me, Lieutenant, what specifically would bother you?
Well, damn it, sir, she's an Arab.
She's not. She's a third-generation American.
I meant her name was Arabic.
Well, again, her name is Persian.
Same thing.
Say that to an Arab. Or a Persian.
What I'm trying to say is that Arabs and Persians have a vested interest in biochemists.
Or you have that in your hand.
Ali Mahmoud Zoroaster, author or co-author of a dozen papers on recombinant virology in the medical journal. And another peculiar thing is that the Persian Zoroastrian dropped out almost a year ago.
Executed.
Ordinarily, I would assume so. There's another reason a published talented virologist might suddenly disappear.
Press research. Top secret. Not sure. Are you about this?
I'm far from sure, but it's not hard to believe the Iranians are working on a deadly hybrid virus.
It's decided then. If you get work creating an antidote,
We'll be able to finish the vaccine before they can finish.
the pharmaceutical companies, part of this market, will become the first to weaponize the fail-safes. Merry Christmas, Uncle Sam.
What about the American Zoroastrian?
Well, there's nothing to connect her with any of this yet. Suggestions.
I've been looking at her profile. Doesn't work well in teens.
So,
She's the academic type. If we arrange for a large university to offer her a chair, she'd take it. There'd be enough non-sensitive areas to keep her occupied. The Iranians might let their asset go. What do you think?
It's an idea. It sounds good. Put it up to the chief.
Thank you, sir.
It was your breakthrough in drinkable vaccinations.
I don't see how. It must have been Princeton. All of those files and interviews, and honestly, I was starting to think that I was under investigation as a terrorist. But it was Princeton the whole time. They were so thorough.
Maybe it had to do with your name or the change.
My name?
Yeah, you didn't get the job until you changed your name, didn't you?
No, not till long after. Listen, Marshall, I've spent over $100 going to the numerologist, but I feel like a fool.
Well, look, Sophie, I didn't force you to change your name, I just suggested it. But you know what? It seems like you're doing well off now that you changed the letter S.
That's just superstition.
Well, you can call it whatever you like, but you're not changing your name back.
Well, I guess not. I mean, I've spent 6 months trying to get people to call me by that name. Why would I go back now? I mean, maybe I could just change my name to Jones.
You know what? Let's just leave it alone.
I was just joking. I'll go back and tell the numerologist that everything's worked out, and I'll slip him another 20 for you.
Okay, that'll work.
I yield. A classy effect. Class F. Stimulus.
Then I win. Admit it.
Neither one of us will win when the Watchmen get to look at this.
You weren't worried about that when we made the bet.
I didn't think you'd be fool enough to go through with it.
Besides, why worry? The Watchman would never detect the Class F stimulus.
Maybe not, but he'll detect a classy effect.
The trouble with you, Miss Stack, is that you don't want to pay up.
I'll pay, but just wait till the Watchman finds out we've been working on an unassigned task and made an unallowed change. Of course, if we...
All right. We'll make it back. He'll never know.
You'll need another Class F stimulus if you expect him not to notice.
I could do it.
I doubt it.
I could.
Would you be willing to bet on that too?
Sure. I'll put everything back the way it was. The Watchman will never know the difference.
Suspend the first bet then. Triple the stakes on the second.
All right. I'm game. Triple the stakes.
Done then.
Done.